go on with it. Do us. So we are coming in with a force. Yeah. Blessing the reap and we coursing on.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay, and we are back to talk about this Martell and Sheree foolishness. So, y'all, Bravo has been releasing a lot of clips with Martell and Sheree's interaction on Bravo, and I just feel like this is a very good ploy, game, scheme that Andy Cohen has set up to make Mr. Martell look like the man that we all know him to be, a clown, okay? So anyway, in this clip, you're going to see where Martell has apparently come over to Sheree's house. She's gotten some private chef of it all, and he is just making some comments that are just like, sir, what a horny little clown. But anyway, y'all, let's look at this clip real quick and talk about some of the things this man is saying.
Hey.
You alright?
I'm good.
What you been looking as good for?
I knew you were coming.
What's wrong?
Wait, how did everything go? With Upscale Magazine?
It went good.
It went good?
Yeah.
You look great. You look handsome.
Appreciate it. You been working out?
Yes, I was waiting on you to work out together. I met Martell through a mutual friend. He's on a reality show, and we really enjoy each other's company.
You ain't been sweating. Look at that.
Shut up. Shut up. Martell lives in Huntsville, Alabama, but I would love for Martell to move closer. Since we met, I have seen Martell every week.
Hey, Martell. Sheree, anything you want to say to your guy?
Oh my God!
Did you work out for real? I thought you were waiting on me.
I'm gonna work out again. I'm gonna do 2 a day.
You looking good, though. I'm down for it.
Despite what you see on TV, he's never showed me anything but respect, and I'm really happy that I didn't give up on love, that I left the door open. So I look stupid as crazy as dumb as Why are you here today? No apology, no nothing. And you let
Why
me
would
sit
I
there?
apologize for something that you did to help me go back to prison?
I was humiliated.
Are you in love?
I didn't say that.
You said you're happy that you didn't close the door to love.
Yeah, it's still open. Try to get me. I got a surprise coming.
Who was that?
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Go get dressed.
All right.
Hi, how are you? You're doing good, thank you. Hello, just come in and get to it.
Some Creole Cajun food tonight.
Okay.
Seafood egg rolls, and then we're gonna have blackened salmon with potatoes and asparagus for dinner tonight.
Physical features about Martell, like what is there not to like? I love his physique. I like to lay on that chest, honey. I like to grab on them arms and that the shoulders and all that good stuff. And Martell definitely exudes big dick energy.
Is he good at that?
Oh, Lord. Well. What took you so long?
Okay, so let's get with the salmon.
So this was the surprise?
Yep.
Oh, Lord. I ain't gonna tell you what I thought the damn surprise was.
What you thought the surprise was?
Something good. I don't know.
This ain't good?
And then I peeked over and saw the woman at the door. I was like, what kind of surprise is this? Already?
I actually considered having a threesome with my ex-husband, but we never did it. The funny thing is, he actually did it with somebody else. Remember I told you about Sonia and Ross's 40th birthday party? We're having a party! No, at this point, I feel good about everything. I just need you to show up.
Who all gonna be there?
So all the girls, Candy, after she's said all that stuff.
She said I was an opportunist.
Yeah.
She's being used for publicity.
I guess you forgot what opportunist was.
What is it?
Your husband.
Oh, I think they'll be respecting one person.
Aren't they like 3 feet tall, both of them? They better be goddamn respectful. Hell. You're so good, too. Have you talked to Kenya?
Yeah, she'll be happy to see you. I promise you, in probably every text. How's Martell?
We never met, have we? I never met.
I think they like the fact that I like you.
The wine got me a little bit.
Me too.
You down for it, ain't you?
So y'all, let's talk about this foolishness here. So apparently Martell is coming over Sheree's house from his Upscale Magazine shoot, okay? He comes in, y'all can't see the clip, but he comes over and he is just feeling himself, and he is just coming over there to do God knows what with Sheree. And I don't even want to think about the shenanigans that they physically got into after this chef leaves. But anyway, so she talks about they met through a mutual friend. The mutual friend that they met through, I'm going to assume, is Carlos King, because Carlos kind of alludes to the fact that he introduced them sometimes when he's doing his little show or whatever he has on YouTube. This is just the messiest situation that just keeps on giving for Carlos. I feel like Carlos is so obsessed with the housewives that he wanted to use whatever avenue he could to try to get Martell on that show, that so that he can have some type of cross promotion from his show to Bravo, because he just has such an affinity for the housewives. It's kind of sickening. It's like, sir, move on already. And of course, Sheree takes the bait every single time. And Martell, of course, we know he needs a check no matter how, any way he can get it. So moving on, Sheree also brings up that she has seen Martell every weekend. Well, Martell, you talk about Melody and all these babysitters and all this, that, and the third, but you going over Sheree's house every weekend. Who watching the kids when you over here bed dancing with Sheree? So you want to ask Melody about what she doing, who she doing it with, how much money she's spending up on it, and all this stuff allegedly, but you over Sheree's damn house every daggone weekend. How do that work? Also, he alludes to, he comes out, because y'all can't see it. Martell comes in, he has on that white jacket that he had on in the Upscale magazine shoot. Then he goes in the back to change his clothes, and when he comes out, he sees the chef, because the chef came while he was changing. So they have some, awkward conversation before he goes back there about them sweating together and doing the do. And I'm like, yuck, okay? Ill to the 10th power. But he comes out, sees the chef, and, Sheree had told him she had a surprise for him. And he's like, I ain't gonna tell you what kind of surprise I thought this was. Sir. And Sheree all in this, oh, Martell has, big dick energy and all this, that, and the third. First of all, he needs to keep it in his pants, because clearly he's done enough out in these streets where it is not helping him. It is hindering him. Now, you better be glad that Sheree is more close to menopause than she is pregnancy. So that is what it is. But anyway, moving on. Then she brings up Bob apparently having a threesome of sorts with somebody, but it wasn't her, even though she thought about doing one before. I'm like, girl, if the D is that good, why are you even willing to share it with somebody? But you are sharing it with coleslaw. But I'm pretty sure she's settled in the mindset that she's going to be sharing it with her for the rest of her life. But if you like it, I love it, girl. And, him trying to shade Candy and Todd, let me tell you something, Martell. That ain't what you want. Because on your show with Marceau and Maurice, those some punk bitches, okay? Todd ain't no punk bitch, okay? And if Todd, even though you may think that Todd and Candy are small, okay, they will get down with the get down, because guess what? They may be short, but their money is long, all right? So don't try to play around. You ain't got enough, in my stormy voice. You don't want to play with Todd and Candy, because you don't like Candy, because Candy called you out for the opportunist that you are light years ago. She's already said that Candy said on one of her podcasts or an interview that she did, that you tried to set up a cameo of somebody coming to her restaurant to take pictures with you. You trying to set up these scenarios where you're out here with all these women trying to make Melody jealous, and it ain't working for you, because Mel could give two SHIs about who the heck you out here gallivanting and frolicking around Atlanta with, or wherever you're at. This woman is over here making her money, doing her thing, and paying you absolutely dust, okay? And it bothers you to your core. So let me tell you something. You on OWN, and y'all may be the #1 show on OWN, but you ain't got enough to handle them Real Housewives of Atlanta, because they will tear your chunky butt up, both verbally, and the guys may get physical with you and not think nothing of it. Especially, and you better not try to come for none of them men's wives, because they don't play. And especially Aaron Ross, please, you better not try it. That is not, absolutely not the place for you to try to come for these women. And Kenya, she will verbally demolish you and make you physically feel like the peasant that you called Ariane. And you gonna feel it in person with her. I don't think that Martell has enough for these ladies. And Sheree has brought him on here pretty much about to feed him to the wolves. Now, Sheree, girl, we got to gather you real quick. And let the church say amen that you don't know what you doing where it comes to men. Your picker is way off, sis. Like, for you to be in your 50s, approaching your 60s at this point, ma'am, you look very good. The body clean, the body good. But the brain ain't right. The mind is way off because you keep on getting in relationships with these men that do you no good. They mean you nothing good at all. Like, why is your picker so far off that you dive deep down into the streets of Huntsville to pick up Martell off of the bench? I don't understand. And Martell is just so thirsty for fame and the look of prosperity that he's like, oh, I can be in the chateau every weekend. That's probably a big old deal for him. But he's talking about, and then Martell said even recently in an interview that him and Sheree want to have more children. Well, I'm pretty sure that the biological clock has said no for Sheree. And Martell, you don't need to have any more children because you can't even afford allegedly the ones that you have with people paying your light bill and whatnot, okay? And you over here allegedly trying to get into your ex-wife's pockets, asking about all of her dividends and what she's doing and trying to get into the Sugar Mama brand and ain't packaged one daggone bottle of lotion yet. So, sir, I'm going to need you to go ahead and move on. And at some point, Sheree going to look at you like the D ain't enough. Because she going to need them coins. Because Chateau Thelma needs to be paid for. And there is what it is. So, Martell also talks about Kenya. And, you know, he asks, oh, have you talked to Kenya? First of all, why are you asking her, has she talked to Kenya? Why do you care about Kenya? So Kenya, there was a clip. There's also a clip going around where Kenya said that Martell actually tried to approach her first. He tried to get with her. So I wonder if that was a scheme that Carlos set up where he's like, oh, Kenya allegedly was paying people to get on, be her boyfriend on the show. We can get on over there by Martell being her man. And Kenya didn't take the bait because Kenya is somebody's mama now. So I think she's a little more cognizant of the men that she has in her life, and she's looking at Martell like, listen, I already got me a daggone deadbeat over here and somebody that is trying to take me for bad that I'm married to and trying to get off the papers with. I ain't about to be having you somebody by the likes of you in my life with your feet up on my table over here trying to take my coins. No ma'am, no sir, not doing it. So of course they go down to the down on the lowest of the totem pole, but the nicest of houses, I guess, and get Sheree to be in a fake relationship with Martell. I am just not convinced that this is a real situation. Now, are they doing the do and bumping uglies and slapping shoes? Yes. I do believe they are doing that. That's probably the biggest benefit that she's getting out of this whole arrangement. But this man barely claims this woman. Like, barely at all. He keeps on saying that they're friends. He's done interview after interview where he has never claimed her to be like his girl or his significant other. It's pretty sad. Then you allegedly sending dozens of roses to your ex-wife. So you taking her for court, taking her to court, trying to get the kids, but then you sending her roses trying to get back with her because I feel like Martell just really knows that his life is never going to be the same now that he's not with Mel. So he's just really trying to dip his dick stick in whoever is going to really help him hit the jackpot. When all in all, what he needs to do is do the work, get some work, get a job. Do something. Like, stop. You out here peddling DMs, trying to get with Kenya and whoever else will pay you some attention. And Sheree just seemed to be the only dummy to take the bait. Like, sir, your life is just in shambles right now. And in my opinion, you got homegirl over there pregnant. So Sheree probably gonna find out about that and then end up looking dumb as a box of rocks again in the next couple of months when you can't hide it no more that the baby is here. Okay, and that's alleged. I don't know if homegirl is pregnant, but in my opinion, I think that she is because we haven't heard her or seen her in quite some time. So there's a reason why she's in hiding. Okay, and she been looking plumper than usual. And I don't think it's because she had a couple extra meals. But anyway, y'all, comment down below. What do y'all think about this whole interaction with Sheree and Martell? And is he about to go over there on Bravo and make a bigger idiot of himself? I'm excited because I'm ready to see him get put in his place and be made to look like a fool, because the people over there on OWN that he on Love and Marriage Huntsville with, they don't got the reads, the rhyme, nor the reason to gather him the way that he needs to be gathered. Because I feel like he got stuff on all the people on that show. He ain't got nothing on the people over here. So he is going to get his just desserts. And I am ready to eat my popcorn and see it all. Comment down below. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.